Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trae. Take it away, boys.
Yo.
Shit.
There goes your phone, dumbass.
We back, baby.
We are back, and we did 2 weekends in a row.
That's right.
You lucky some bitches.
That's right. This is episode 37.
37, what the fuck?
Yep. So, real recap. You had a busy week. You did the Disney.
I did have a busy week, yeah.
Okay.
Disney?
So my question is,
Yeah.
give us two things. One, the worst thing about Disney, and two, the best thing about your Disney trip.
Okay, are you asking my worst thing about the trip or the worst thing about Disney?
The whole thing. The worst thing that happened and the
Okay,
best thing
well,
that
I'm
happened.
going to do two worst things. So the worst thing that happened is I was sick the whole entire fucking time, which sucked.
Yeah.
And then the worst thing about Disney, I would say the characters.
What you mean by that?
So like the Disney characters.
Oh, the actors?
Yeah, I felt like I get it. They can't sit out there the whole time. And they can't sit and talk to every single person, and they
No.
can't take pictures and blah 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 blah
They're not
blah.
allowed to be there like hardly at all.
Exactly.
They
That's
just
the thing.
go.
It's
They're
like-
just running the whole time.
Yeah, and it's just like, well, I mean, it's all. But that's what the kids. Some of the kids, that's what they're there for. They want to see Mickey or Minnie. And I know the app shows it, but like half the time, like we see it on the app, we'd go there, and by the time, like, oh, sorry, the line's been closed. Just like, okay, so the fuck. Other than that, the best thing I think the lightning lane kind of helped.
Oh, isn't it great?
I kind of wish more rides had it. I don't know why they don't all have it.
Right.
It just seems silly,
Well, some of the rides, they go so quick that this is not even necessary.
but some of them don't. And I don't know. I just think it's kind of silly, and I think it's silly that you can only use it every 2 hours, which is kind of dumb. I mean, you're paying for a service. You
Right.
paid more than everybody else did. Why can't you use said service? I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
If I'm spending more than this person, and I paid the amount of money that I paid for the stupid I don't know. But other than that, it was a good time. Other than being sick and can't talk.
What did you think about Star Wars World?
It was cool. I kind of felt like I couldn't enjoy too much because Shanna and Delilah aren't very into it.
Oh,
So I was kind of like trying to half in and half out.
yeah.
I kind of wish would have been able to spend more time. I was only able to ride the one ride. I was able to do the Millennium Falcon one.
Okay.
And not
Were you all three? You didn't do Rise of the Resistance?
I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, that ride is so fun though.
And so, but even then, we got grouped up with 4 other people.
Yeah.
No, 3 other people. And so, like, me and Shayna were the engineers. All we had to do was press fucking buttons all the time, which was fucking lame.
Yeah, I was the one. I was driving it.
Yeah, Delilah was shooting,
Yeah.
and there was two people we didn't know driving. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of lame.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
other than that, it was cool. It was cool.
All right. The other thing that happened, you had a birthday.
Birthday.
And since it's not, copyright, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Suck
Happy
my
birthday,
cock, it's
dear Brandon. Happy
my
birthday
butthole, call
to
me
you. And many more.
Your mom's a whore.
That's funny. All right. So, yep, back to back. So let's get into it.
Let's jump into this.
What time is it?
It's
It's trailer time. It's trailer time. It's trailer time. Trae watched all the trailers. Sit your ass down. It's time for the trailers. That it is.
that. It is.
I got a bunch, so let's rock.
How do you have a bunch? We did a bunch last time.
Yeah, well, it keeps on going, baby.
What the fuck?
All right, so the first thing I got is Imaginary. It comes out 3/8/24. It's so you know how everybody, like most little kids, have imaginary friends.
Yeah.
What they're saying that it is that it's ghost attached to
It's from another dimension.
essentially, yeah, that they're ghost that attached to like different things, and that the kids are talking to ghost. And
Okay.
so like this ghost attaches to this little girl's teddy bear, and like it causes her to like hurt herself and stuff because she like believes that it's gonna take it to another dimension. It looks interesting.
That
It's
sounds stupid.
it's made by the same people who did Five Nights at Freddy's
Oh,
and
okay, well, that's why it's dumb.
you know,
That sounds
a couple
stupid.
other movies.
Madam Web.
That was my next one.
Yeah.
All right, so this is so it feels like it's gonna be Madam Web and the Web Warriors, because it's all the girls in that are either Spider Girl or Spider Woman,
No, that's funny.
and
I found funny. Some
and
guy put a post up and he was like, you know what makes more sense for this trailer? The screenshots. He went and put the CW logo on the bottom of each screenshot.
Oh,
He was like, that's how this looks like it's shot.
nice.
I was like, I agree with you, bud, because that doesn't look great.
So Ezekiel in this, he's a guy who went into
My understanding is they're not doing that guy justice. Apparently, everyone's like having a hissy fit over this character
well, I'm not sure. I mean,
How he looks.
I mean, well, he doesn't look like the comic book character.
because in the comic character, what I saw screen grabs is he's got like a suit on type of situation.
Well, he might later. We'll
Well,
see.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, it's about a guy who goes into the Amazon looking and they're studying spiders, and he does this like ceremony where he does a thing for the
Puts a
spider
spider
god.
in his butt.
Yes, and so he's given the powers of a spider, so like Spider-Man. So that's why he's wearing a Spider-Man costume. I mean, we'll see what happens, because I don't know how much they're gonna. I don't know if the women are from different dimensions, because some of the girls are from different universes. So we'll see. It looks interesting. I mean, another Sony movie. I mean, somehow they're pushing this movie more than Craven, and Craven hasn't come out yet.
Well, this movie comes out in February.
Well, right, but Craven hasn't come out yet. So why the hell are they pushing this one before Craven? And Craven is a Sony movie as well.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I'm saying Craven is done and been in the can.
Right.
Why are we pushing a movie before? Because Craven should have already come out. Like they should push Madam Web and put Craven
I
out
get what
before.
you're saying. Because Madam Web's not even done. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's ridiculous. Anyways,
It's gonna be terrible. Just so you know, that movie.
most of the
movie's gonna be terrible.
most of the Sony movies are bad
Like
except for Spider-Man.
Like the first Venom was okay. The second Venom movie was
It's not good, and the third one's done.
terrible.
Well, the third one's halfway done.
Was terrible. And what's his name said he's done after this?
Tom
Hardy.
Yeah.
He said after this one he's donezo.
Well, that's 3 pictures. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but go ahead.
The next one I have, so it's the Garfield movie. So it's a CG movie made by DreamWorks. I know. Yeah, that's right.
case of the Mondays.
Exactly.
You've got a case of diabetes.
Guess who's playing him?
Seth Rogen.
Chris Pratt,
Oh, okay.
Mario, and
Garfield.
Garfield. And guess who's playing Garfield's dad in this?
what's Chris Pratt doing with all these Italian characters?
Oh no, what's going on here?
I don't know.
Samuel L. Jackson.
That's stupid. Is he gonna be black? That's gonna be sweet.
The cat is slightly brown. I mean, I
No, but his dad is he gonna be black?
I
No, are you saying like the grown up the
No.
human?
no, his dad cat.
Oh, his dad cat. He has
Yeah.
a dad cat.
Dad cat.
All right, whatever.
So, that looks funny. I'll give it a go.
Didn't Bill Murray play
Yes.
Garfield in those two that they put out?
Yep.
Mm,
Early 2000s.
yeah.
So they have a full length migration trailer
Yeah, I mean
for it looks good.
Pixar. Yeah, it looks great.
Illumination.
Yeah.
That's coming out in December. They had another really big full length trailer for the Chicken Run movie that you're excited about.
Chicken Run 2, yeah.
Chicken Run: Dawn of the Nugget coming out December 15th.
Uh-huh.
That's on Netflix. The next thing I have is the Rebel Moon: The Child of Fire.
Sweet.
Zack Snyder. It's coming out December 22nd,
It
part 1.
looks sweet.
So this is what happens if they gave Zack Snyder Star Wars.
It looks sweet.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
So basically, if this does good, everyone's gonna be like,
You
y'all
guys,
should have.
Warner Brothers is stupid.
Y'all just need to fucking relax.
Yeah.
Let the man eat.
Yep.
Because it looks dope. Just the effects and like the practical effects and all the other stuff looks sweet.
My only problem with it is that he has a deal with Netflix. That's going to take half your box office.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna come out on Netflix right away.
Right,
Who
but
gives a shit?
well, it's gonna come out earlier in theaters.
Yeah, but who
Comes out
gives
like
a
a week.
shit?
Yeah, but I like to see Zack Snyder get his due. You know,
Yeah, that's
maybe if-
fine. He's getting paid regardless. He don't give a shit.
of course, but you know, you're not gonna get quite
He's
as
gonna,
much.
cause yeah, but it's gonna be okay. Yeah, we know it's not gonna make much money in the theaters. Like I'll go see it in the theater.
Yeah.
because I want it like something like that. That's got like really
With the
like even the
effects and everything.
design
Yeah.
looks. The designs look dope.
You
I'm
know
gonna
you're
watch
seeing
it.
a movie that's Zack Snyder though, because it's very clear. It looks like 300. It looks like Justice League. It
Yeah.
looks like it just
He's got
looks
a,
like
he's got a
yeah,
thing. I mean,
it's
it's
his
like
style.
I mean, there's so like if you see who did all those movies there for a minute? Adam, Mr. Winswear.
Oh yeah, the guy that did all the Star Trek movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like Michael Bay movies. Like I mean,
Yeah.
directors have a certain style. I mean, that's fine.
The only thing I can tell Zack Snyder is just brighten your colors up a bit. Everything doesn't have to be grays.
Yeah. Yeah.
The tones need to be a little brighter, maybe. Next thing I got for you is a movie called Damsel. This is coming out in 2024. It's Millie Bobby Brown.
All right, next. I hate that bitch.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
I was like, Millie Bobby Brown's pretty cool. I like her in the what is her Sherlock?
Oh yeah.
Enola Holmes.
No, yeah.
So they're doing a third one.
Yeah, I know that, and everyone's like, "This is bullshit." Where's our Robert Downey Jr. #3? This guy ain't doing shit. Except looking old as fuck.
You know what he's gonna do? He's gonna do another.
Oppenheimer.
What was that one where he's gonna do another Doolittle movie?
Oh god.
That-
I don't understand what he was thinking.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Why was he talking like that the whole fucking movie? It was so weird. He was like, it was like he was whispering the whole movie.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm gonna do. You're like, what the fuck? Hey, speak up.
But so the Damsel movie is about she's a princess that was in a like a cave, and she climbs out and she becomes like a guardian of a town.
All right.
We'll see. It looks interesting.
Yeah, whatever.
Why do you hate on movies? You don't even know.
No,
It might be good.
I do know.
It might be good.
I do know.
So the next one I have for you is called Arthur the King. This is
Oh, is this the Mark Wahlberg one with the dog?
with the dog.
This looks sweet.
so he's like a triathlon guy. It's
Hey, you about to cry? I could. Hey, I looking at my crystal ball.
yeah,
Trae about to cry.
it's 435 miles in 10 days.
Tara's gonna cry like a baby.
Well, the problem is she probably won't watch it because she's gonna assume the dog's gonna die,
It probably will.
and she's gonna be not going for
That's what
that.
I'm saying. You got to sneak it in there, boy. Hey, babe, watch this new Mark Wahlberg movie with me. Oh, what's it about? Oh, it's about running.
Yeah, that's it. She can be like, I don't care about that then. So it's Mark Wahlberg and Simi Yu,
Uh-huh.
and so it looks pretty good. Looks
What's the name of the dog?
Arthur.
No. I want the dog's real name.
Uh,
You named off Mark Wahlberg. That's not his name in the movie.
Ruff Ruff.
His name is Golden Boy.
So the next thing I have for you is called Fast Charlie.
Okay.
This has got Pierce Bronson in it. And exactly, it feels like 007 because he's literally a secret agent and it's an action film. I mean, it looks generic.
I want a martini.
Pretty
Shaken,
much.
Not stirred.
The next thing I got for you is so Disney Plus put out the Percy Jackson and the Olympians trailer.
Yeah, it comes out at the end of December.
December 20th, correct. I thought it was going to be like Disney Plus movies. It's a TV series.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. I don't know if they're going to do a season per book.
Per book. Yeah, and there's like 30 of those bitches now.
Well, so there's really only like 5, but he went off and did another series called Red Pyramid where it's like Egyptian gods. And so we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't think they'll go that route. I think they'll just do the
Yeah, I mean,
Percy
if it
Jackson.
does good, he'd be like, hey, all right, well, let's do this too. Maybe. Who knows?
The next thing I got for you is so they put out the trailer for the second season of Masters of the Universe. He-Man. It's called Masters of the Universe.
Is this the Kevin Smith thing?
Mhm,
Yeah, I
Revolution.
didn't watch this because I fuck that.
Okay.
I fucking hate that.
Why?
So you know, I fucking hate that show.
Masters of the Universe?
Yeah. It sucks.
Why?
It sucks.
Oh, I liked it.
It's utterly total dog shit.
Okay.
I'm just saying. That's my opinion.
Oh, great.
I would never watch that. I watched that show and I fucking hated every moment of watching that show.
Every second.
I literally hate that show
Just trash.
with a passion.
That's fine.
And I like Kevin Smith.
And-
I hate that fucking show.
Okay. Well, it's coming out in
Don't watch it.
January on Netflix.
Do not support trash.
Okay. I mean, to some people, they enjoyed it.
No, I don't give a shit what
It's
they
got
think.
Mark Hamill in it.
I don't care.
Okay. Next thing I got for you is Merry Little Batman. So this is a special coming out from Amazon Prime. It's coming out December the 8th. And it's just an animated short about how Batman gets stuck, and so Damian has to go and save Christmas from the villains.
Oh, that's fun.
Next thing I have for you is the Iron Claw.
Oh.
So this is Iron Claw. This is a movie about the Von Erichs. It's a wrestling family. It's starring
Is this the one with what's his fuck in it?
Zac Efron. Yes. This is coming out December 22nd. And it's got MJF in it from AEW. Maxwell Jacob
I have
Friedman.
fucking no idea.
But
Who else has another? Like, it's 3 big actors. Who's the other big one that I'm thinking of? It's got Zac Efron. It's got somebody else in
that's
it.
the big one. Is
Yeah,
Zac
but
Efron.
is it Miles Taylor?
I don't think so.
It's got somebody in it. Okay,
Yeah.
keep going.
The next thing I got for you is it's called.
Hey, what's going on with Disney Plus?
What do you mean?
So I guess they're gonna take Disney Plus, Hulu, and
They're combining it all
ESPN,
next
and
year.
it's just gonna be called something else.
Mhm.
So it's like after doing all this work to change, to switch all this shit up and bundle everything, now they're just gonna just mess with it again and just say, okay, now it's all one. Apparently they're saying Disney Plus it's not holding its own.
Well, I mean,
It's just got not got enough
so
content.
so the problem is since the pandemic's ended, people are they're actually doing shit again, and
Yeah.
so the Disney Plus isn't seeing the.
Well, you gotta put out good content, and then maybe stop this fucking shit like Secret Invasion, and that
Well,
won't be a problem.
The thing is like, what do you do? I mean, you can't.
You just do
They-
good content.
Well, I mean, but if you keep on putting out, you got to have
You don't-
time between stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, be smart about it,
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
dumbasses.
The next thing I have for you is called The Curse. This
This
is
be like $19.99, isn't it? Like
what?
a month.
Yeah. I mean, it already is
Something
pretty
like
much that, anyways. It's 14 right now.
Shit.
It's got Emma Stone in it and Nathan Fillion. This is coming out November the 10th. It's about a couple who are like trying to do like a reality show
Oh, I
where
saw
where
this.
they're selling houses,
I saw this.
and then a girl
That looks
curses them,
good. Yeah, it looks
and
good.
so stuff starts happening to their family. Looks interesting.
Yeah, I'll watch that.
The next thing I have for you is this was a weird one I found. This was Urkel Saves Christmas.
What the fuck?
So WB is doing an animated Urkel movie.
All right, pass.
Well, just just something for the holidays.
Pass.
But did I do that?
You're trespassing.
Also coming out November 22nd is Good Burger 2.
Saw that.
It's coming out from Paramount Plus. So I'm not excited. I don't like the movies. I didn't like the first one.
It's because you're racist.
But I mean, my wife is like, "Oh my god, I can't wait."
Welcome to Good Burger. How may I take your order?
I thought that point in Nickelodeon's time, I just felt like it was just stupid.
You're stupid.
Like they weren't funny anymore.
You're stupid.
It was playing down to like 10-year-olds, and I was like
You're 10 year
14 and 15 trying to watch this, and I'm like, this is
I loved it.
garbage.
I was 10-year-old, so it was playing right to me. Trey.
So I mean, maybe give that one a go. The last one I have for you is so What If Season 2 is coming out
Sweet.
December 22nd.
Can't wait for that.
And they're gonna give you an episode every day for 9 days
I
straight.
saw that. I can't wait for that. That's fucking sick.
And they're like, it's our gift to you guys. If
It's
we're
gonna be
gonna give you
sick.
yeah.
It's like sorry about Secret Invasion. Here you go.
Here's Secret Wars.
And sorry about Doctor Strange 2. Here you go.
And sorry about everything that we put out this year.
Now relax.
What was good?
Loki. We'll talk about it. All right.
No, we're not talking about it. We talked about it last week.
No, you talked about it. I watched it.
Oh.
Now I'm going to talk about it again. Couple of things that I saw that I want to watch. The 007 reality show. That looks pretty sweet
Okay.
on Amazon Prime.
Can you be a secret agent? Could you live like 007?
That looks kind of cool.
And I'm like, okay, well, all right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All
All right, on to the next one, you little bitches. TV time, bitches.
Hey, Trey. What? Guess what time it is? What time is it? It's fucking TV time.
It's TV time. All right, I'll go first. Thanks, Trae. As mentioned just previously, I don't know what the fuck that was. Terrible sound effects over there. I watched and completed watching Loki season 2,
Yes.
and you're wrong, Trey.
What am I wrong about?
That show is sweet. It is awesome, and I don't know what the fuck you were talking about. It was not just meh. It was great.
Okay.
Maybe did you binge it or did you watch it as it came out?
We watched it every time it came out.
Maybe that's why. Because I binged it. Like I watched the whole thing like when we were traveling.
Okay.
I quite thoroughly enjoyed it.
Guess we're gonna have to disagree here.
Yeah, hey, you agreed to disagree because you're stupid.
And that's why we're hard to entertain. You
Yeah,
know what?
You're hard
You
to
quit being an asshole.
Nope.
You know what? I am done. You know.
You're not done with shit. No, I thought it was fucking sweet. I know you thought it was slow, but I enjoyed it. I thought I liked Loki. I liked all the characters. I liked where they went. I felt like they I enjoyed what they did with Kang. And I thought that they reintroduced him a little bit more to be
real quick.
Yeah.
So did you hear about this King thing going on?
Yeah, they're trying to decide if they're going to abandon it or not.
Yep. They're saying that the big
they haven't made a
villain,
decision yet.
the big villain might be Doctor Doom, and
Yeah.
they might just scrap the King thing.
Kane. Well, yeah, because going back in, I we were talking about. I've been watching some YouTube things that where they it's like literally really long form. It's like 2-3 hours
Mhm.
of a guy explaining like big Marvel arcs.
Yep.
And one of them was the King
Dynasty.
one, and talking about how him and Doctor Doom are very symbiotic.
Yep.
And that the comics allude to, but never actually confirm that he's part of the Doom family. But they never they're like, yeah.
Well, King is.
Well, they said the guy that did the video was like, well, no one specifically says it, but it's more of just they kind of allude to it, but it's never been confirmed or denied, but they allude to it.
Well, one of the myths. One of the Kings is Reed Richards'
Well, they're all
grandson.
they're all the same King essentially. In the comic book,
Sure.
in the comic books, it's different, right? It's the comic books. It's
Well,
a little bit different than what it is, and
yeah, in the TV
in the
show,
TV show, it's a different King.
you know,
But the way he explains it in the comic books is it's more of he's the same guy, but he goes back. He can time travel, so his brain stays the same. So he lives a life
Mhm.
in a certain era, and then once he's done or he dies or he's gonna die or whatever, he
Yeah.
flashes back to a certain time period,
right,
and now that creates a King in that universe.
right.
But he's the same person in this universe, and he goes back. He essentially creates all the Kings, but he's also
he is the King.
he is the King.
Right.
So it's complicated, and he periodically has to get his younger version, make a younger version of himself. Like
Right.
it's like a snake eating its own tail. It's like
I got a real quick question for you.
no,
Okay, so why does Marvel treat Kang differently?
Marvel. I
Like,
don't know.
why do they treat Kang differently than any of the other characters? Because Kang has many different versions of Kang, and it's still the same actor.
Right.
Loki has many different versions of Loki, and they're all different. They're not even. None of them are played by Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, but if you look at but I think it's just because I would say it's because if you look at the comics, there's a lot like the comics they show. They all look different, but Kang pretty much looks similar. Even though
There's
he's
the
not
King
dead.
Tut one. There's all these.
Yeah, but they look
versions.
similar.
Right.
They just have different little changes to them,
Right.
and they're white and not black.
Well, yeah, because he's like I said, he's related to the Fantastic Four.
Yeah. So I mean, I enjoyed it. I thought they did set it up again to make him a bigger baddie, because I thought it was a little the He Who Remains in the first season. I was like, oh, that's kind of lame. He's there, and then they just kill him, and that's it. And it kind of explains like, oh, well, he knew he wasn't gonna die.
Yeah.
He knew that Loki would eventually come back and reverse time, and I thought it was interesting that you can go back and watch the season ending of the first one, and when he says, "I'll see you soon,"
Yeah.
it's like, oh, you weren't talking to what's her name, Sylvie.
Yeah.
You were talking to Loki because you
Right.
knew he would be back just in a few ticks to see you again. So I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I know you didn't, but
Well, my problem was that, like, I felt like nothing happened until the 6th episode. Like, you're literally doing a bunch of stuff that has nothing to do with it. Like,
Yeah.
why go get the Kang Why go get the king in the like whatever the 40s?
The Victor Timely.
Yeah, he wasn't even important. You didn't need him at all.
Well, you needed him to realize that the loom issue. I mean, I think it's just it was the way I saw it was each thing had to happen for him to mature. That I think that's what the whole season was about, was
Yeah.
Loki maturing and understanding that like you have a bigger purpose than just being.
But don't you think they could have done like an hour episode at the end of season 1 and just done the whole thing in that? You
I
could
don't
have
think so.
literally done the whole thing in one episode.
I don't know. I think it gave it more time to breathe. I think it gave more time to give some backstory and not rush it. Because look what happened with Secret Invasion.
Yeah,
That needed to be 20 episodes, and they got like what 8?
that needed to be rewritten.
I know, but I'm just saying they try to stuff all of this fucking shit happening
Yeah,
in like
6
six
episodes.
episodes, and you're like, well, this after watching this stupid fucking
It didn't make any sense.
it was stupid.
Secret Wars was, or that Secret Invasion was terrible.
It was stupid. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about a movie I watched that it like basically was like, meh,
Meh,
exactly, this never happened.
meh.
But I enjoyed it. I don't
Okay.
know what Trey was talking about. Fuck you.
Perfect.
Okay, next.
All right, so I
I gotta
watched.
pull my phone because I'm not gonna remember what I watched.
I watched an anime.
Oh, cool. What'd you watch?
On the old Netflix?
What'd you watch?
It's called Blue Eyed Samurai.
Oh, that's one of them I got queued up, but I haven't watched it yet. What'd you think? Is it good?
It is fantastic. It's got more of a cell shaded art style.
Okay.
It's like a mix between like hand drawn and computer.
Right.
It's cool because it's a samurai who. So there's four white men in China. Yeah, and so they when they close their borders, these 4 guys. That's the only 4 white men left, and they end up if they have a kid with a Asian person, they call them demons. Because they're half breeds and they get looked upon, badly. And so there's a samurai, and she her mission is to kill the 4 remaining white men in the country.
Okay.
It was good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Nice.
So I definitely recommend it.
I watched Pluto,
Okay,
which is also an anime.
I saw a recommendation for this on my Netflix.
It is different than I don't know. It's kind of close to like a cartoon anime.
Mhm.
And it is very serious. It's not funny. It's not. It's about murders.
Okay,
And about robot murders. So
robot
it's like,
murders.
they take a long time to get you to sympathize with robots. Like they really they do it really well.
Robot sympathizers.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just like I get why they had to spend so much time because like off the bat you're like, okay, it's a robot killing a robot, who cares?
Mhm.
But like they spend a lot of time setting it up. It is, you do gotta commit to it because there's some parts there where you're just like, what the fuck? What am I watching right now? Like
Yeah.
what did it? Like there was like a stretch where I had to go back and make sure I was on the same show.
Is
I had
that
to
different?
I had to like look. I had to like I could obviously I could tell,
Yeah.
but it was like, what happened?
What happened?
And
Yeah.
but it's good. It's
Yeah.
I'm 3 episodes in. They're long. They're an hour each.
Yeah, that's what Blue Eyed Samurai is.
So, but it's good. Quite enjoyable.
So, can kids watch this?
I wouldn't necessarily recommend it.
No, I would not recommend kids watching the Blue Eyed Samurai. There's
Yeah.
a lot of nudity. There's sex. There's brothels.
Oh hell yeah!
All kinds of stuff. Lots of blood.
Hell yeah!
Okay, so 2 recommendations on some animes. I watched Netflix just put out Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, I saw that just recently. Was it any good?
Watched all of it,
Oh, did you?
the entire show.
And I see it, they got all the characters to come back.
Every actor that was in it,
Yeah.
does voice acting.
I know. I saw
And so
Michael Cera, Mary Elizabeth Winstead, Chris
Pine,
Evans,
Chris Evans. That's it.
Brie Larson, which
Ev-
you always forget is the "Hello again."
She's the singer girl. Yep.
Hello.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
We got 8 episodes. They're about 20 minutes, 27 minutes each.
So in this series, it's what happens if Scott Pilgrim lost to the first Evil X.
Nice.
So so we go into an alternate universe kind of thing happening, and it's so good still.
That's
Like,
funny.
You get it's real funny. They do a lot of video game references. there's a part where Chris Evans, you know how he was like a skateboarder guy in this.
Yeah.
So he starts skateboarding and anything, and they start playing the Tony Hawk soundtrack, and I was like, this is awesome. And then he starts grinding, and it like starts kind of like the point meter starts going up and fills it up. I was like, this is so good. So the artwork is just like the manga. It's just it's really 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 good. If you enjoyed the Scott Pilgrim movie or the manga, definitely recommend it.
Nice.
What you got? Anything else TV wise?
Not TV wise, no.
Okay. So I watched. I've been keeping up with Kitchen Nightmares on the old Fox
Yeah.
with Gordon Ramsay. It's been pretty good. He's not been as like mean as he usually is. He's usually pretty aggressive towards these people, and it seems like this season he's more like soft. I guess he might be getting a little softer in his older age.
Yeah. A little bit more understanding.
Yeah. But if you're a fan of Gordon Ramsay, you've probably already watched this, so I would recommend it. And the last thing I got for you is I'm current on Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty.
The last episode, we finally started getting more connections to the last season. We got to see where evil Morty went,
Okay.
and he has a yellow portal fluid, and so the opposite of Rick's green portal fluid. So
Okay.
it was just cool to see they kind of team up in this episode, last episode that happened. So I mean, the voice actors like I said before last time, Rick's still pretty good on point. Morty's hit and miss. You can still tell the difference even with evil Morty.
Okay.
But yeah, it's still really good. I would definitely recommend Rick and Morty still. I guess we'll go on to our movies.
Yay, movies. We have a soundtrack for that.
We do.
It's a movie.
It's a premiere.
It's a movie premiere.
All right. I want to go first. You got to go first last time. Me.
Go ahead, bitch.
All right. I watched The Killer.
Oh, I haven't watched that yet. It was on my list, but I just didn't get around to it. How was it?
Okay. This stars Michael Fassbender and Tilda Swinton.
Okay,
Yeah.
Whatever.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So it's based off an Arcadia comic book. There's a bunch of volumes.
A what comic book?
Arcadia. That's the company that does the comic book. I have 3 volumes. There's like 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. It's real dry.
Whose fault is it? Is the writing or Michael Fassbender?
I actually think Michael Fassbender's kind of good in it, but he kind of reminds me of his character from like Prometheus,
Okay.
where he deadpans like the
Yeah.
entire time, doesn't
Yeah.
really show any emotion, which is kind of what an assassin would do. But it's a revenge story.
Right.
It's just not very good.
Oh,
to be
that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you're not gonna watch it a second time.
All right.
But you might enjoy it. But yeah, so I would probably give this a head nod.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean,
All right. Fair enough.
It's fast paced. It's like probably about probably like like an hour 45. Michael Fassbender like when he fights and kills people, it's pretty cool. It's smart the things he does in the movie. It's just that it's dry. There's not really much like you don't have any feeling toward it. It's just kind of meh.
Huh. All right.
So yeah.
Netflix. Sounds like you shouldn't watch it.
All right. So what do you got?
I watched the Matt Rife special.
Oh
on
my God, it's
Netflix.
on my list.
Yeah.
I think we agree here. Okay, so
What a steaming.
Here's-
I like Mike Rife. Matt.
here's the
Rife.
thing. He gets a lot of bitching about his stand up because they say he can only do crowd work. Well, he can only do crowd work
Yeah, he should have just put out another crowd work special.
because holy shit.
I thought his YouTube one was decent.
I didn't even
He
watch
put it, so go back, go on YouTube. He puts a free one out. It's like a 45-minute special,
Okay.
and he put that out just like 3 months ago.
Okay.
And that's why I was like, when I saw like coming soon on my Netflix, I was like, he just put a special out. How does he have new material?
Do you think that this was something he was like on a tour and they just used one of his tour dates to put this together?
Could be, because I was just like, you can't have that much new material in
No.
3 months. He used a couple of the same jokes, which happens with some comedians. But I was not impressed. I was like, huh, because I like him. I watch his stuff on like TikTok and Facebook when it comes up, and the special that he put out I thought was pretty funny
Yeah.
on YouTube. And then I saw this, and I was watching it. I was like 2 or 3 nights ago, and I was just like, didn't fucking. Shayna chuckled once or twice, but I was like,
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't laugh at all until the joke right before he dropped the mic.
yeah, I didn't. I don't remember
chuckled.
laughing at all.
I chuckled, but for the first like 45 minutes of that special, I was like, I almost wanted to turn it off. I was like,
it just seemed like a guy who like came up with jokes but never tried them out.
yeah,
And so like he was just like, guys coming, right?
Eh.
Towels. Like,
Eh.
yeah, we've heard. Yeah, fucking. Can we get something new?
yeah,
Like, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. It was disappointing. I would say it was. I don't know, kicking the shin.
I would agree. I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah. All right. What do you got?
That's disappointing because
Yeah.
I watch his like Facebook shit pops up,
It's funny.
the-
His
on his
crowd work
reels?
stuff is funny.
and I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh, his crowd work's funny but his thing is he makes fun of people.
Yeah.
Like,
That's fine.
but he can't tell jokes.
He could tell. I think he can. I think he probably got an offer from Netflix after his YouTube thing came out. Because a lot of comedians have a hard time getting specials now,
Yeah,
and so like he puts this out. I bet you what happened was Netflix was like, oh shit, this popped.
yeah,
Hey, do you want a special?
Yeah.
Do you have material? And he was like, yeah,
yeah.
I got tons of material.
Yeah.
And it was like, well,
And he
this is all
hasn't
this
tried out
shit.
before.
Yeah. So I would say if you within the next 2 weeks, go on YouTube, look him up,
Uh-huh.
and see he has a special there,
Yeah.
and it's much funnier.
Okay, I'll give it a try. The last thing I have for my premiere movies is I did Dumb Money, the GameStop story.
Oh, okay.
This is starring Paul Dano, Shailene Woodley, Seth Rogen, America. What's her last name?
Chavez.
Fiera.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Seth Rogen and Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Is it good?
It's just really good. All the acting is like top notch. I don't know. I enjoy movies where they take a real story and they just kind of just retell it.
Yeah.
A lot of people that didn't know about it when it was going on. It's just interesting to see, how this one guy pushed a stock that was like not doing anything and really pushed it and put it to Wall Street.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, a lot of people got rich, and some people that held on to their
Didn't.
did not get rich. But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's fast paced. It feels like it's going, it's not very slow. The acting's great. I'll give it a go. I would say fist bump.
Fist bump. Craig Gibson.
So
Gipsy was the director,
nice.
who's done other things as far as I don't recognize any of this. Oh, $1 Million Arm is really the only one I really recognize.
I've never even heard of that.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. I watched The Marvels
Oh God.
in the theaters.
All right. Oh Lord, here we go.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have a couple spoilers, Trey. So
That's fine. I already know everything.
So, first off, I referenced it before. One, they completely ignore Secret Invasion, and the Skrulls have such a big part in this movie,
That's what everybody's saying.
and they're like,
They're saying that the Samuel L. Jackson
He's just
is
like-
it's a different person,
it's like the Samuel L. Jackson of old.
which is good. That's what I want.
Yeah, he's much better. He's like, get the fuck off my ship, or some shit like that. He cusses, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Get these motherfucking snakes. off
Get
this
these motherfucking
plane.
crows off my motherfucking ship.
That's awesome.
So I thought, okay, so a couple things. I thought Brie Larson got to emote and was a little bit better. She was a little bit more likable in this.
Ugh.
Camilla Khan, I still just can't connect with that girl. I gotta blow my nose.
Well,
All right, sorry, I had to blow my nose because I kept on fucking snorting. I can't get the fucking movie.
But
All right, so I just can't get with Camilla Khan. Maybe it's just in the age thing. But essentially, one, it was not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be Ronan,
it's
the
not Girl
accuser.
Ronin?
It is not.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be what was like. It was going to be like, we've opened up all these portals to multiverses. Oh, the Ronin from this universe came through because she's got the stupid hammer.
Right.
But no, she's just the new leader of the Kree. That's it.
Okay.
And the Kree homeworld is dying.
Right.
And they've got to. So her whole plan is she's going to find. She finds one half of the power, the gauntlet, whatever Camille Khan wears, whatever they're called,
Yeah, those little bracelets.
the bracelet thing that she's wearing. She finds the other one
Oh,
because there's two, and she's like, I've got to find the other one, but I've got to save my homeworld. So basically, what she does is she's like, we need air, so she takes the atmosphere from a planet. We need water, so she takes water from her planet, and then she's like, I need a sun, so she's gonna take the Earth's sun, I believe.
Here comes the sun. Da, da, da,
Yeah.
da, da.
Fun fact: did you know that she's married to Tom Hiddleston?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fun fact. So essentially, what happens is after the first time she does something, she takes the atmosphere from somewhere. I forget whatever the planet is. It opens up a rift when she uses the thing,
Okay.
and it's right in front of Captain Marvel, and then the what's the other Captain Rambo,
Proton.
whatever her fucking she doesn't have a superhero name yet.
Oh.
Captain Rambo. They touch the cosmic thing at the same time,
Okay.
and it entertains her because they basically explain that Miss Marvel, Captain Rambo, and Camilla Khan's power all emanate from the same source of power.
Oh,
and so it entangles their power. So anytime two or three of them use their power now, they switch places. That's the whole, you know that from the trailers
Right.
too.
Right.
So that's the whole crux of the like the big issue is now that they're power switch now.
Okay.
And so they're trying to stop her from taking first the world with water. They figure out what's going on before she takes the water world,
Okay.
and then they know that they're gonna go take the sun, our sun.
Okay.
So that's the crux. That's the whole thing in the movie.
All right.
It makes no fucking sense. It makes no fucking sense
Okay.
because you find out, big spoiler. You find out in the movie that their son's dying because that's why they need our son. So all she had to do, Captain Marvel just needed to go and start the sun back up because they blame everything on Captain Marvel because she kills their supreme intelligence, which was a cut scene from the first Captain Marvel movie.
Okay.
But they re-show it here of her killing their supreme intelligence.
Okay.
And so they're saying that's why all this stuff happened. They called her the Annihilator.
So she calls genocide.
Essentially. And so, but she really didn't.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, but all they had to do was talk to her, and she was like, yeah, I can fix this for you.
Yeah.
And they don't. And so she's like, they do this all out of like fucking just pride. It doesn't make any sense.
It's a lot of movies.
And then here's the thing. The big thing is, right, that if one or two or three of them, the three, use their powers at the same time, they switch.
Yeah.
Right? First of all, it's convenient that Camilla Khan never gets switched with one of them when they're in space because she would
die.
immediately die.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, I guess that's fucking convenient. Like, it just happened that Captain Marvel and Rambo switch spaces and
In space.
or she switches space. Camilla Khan does, but she ends up being on a spaceship or something like that. I don't know. It's
That's
fucking
nice.
stupid. Yeah, I was like, oh, what a coincidence. So, but throughout the whole movie, you're just like, I mean, they could just talk to each other. I mean, obviously, Captain Marvel's more powerful enough to kill. I mean, she took out Thanos.
Yeah.
Essentially, she like raveled Thanos with his gauntlet on.
Right.
So it's just like she can murk this fucking lady.
Right.
And it's just like, okay, hey, she could just go to the girls, and be like, hey guys, you're gonna go on the spaceship. Don't use your powers. I'll be back.
Right.
Boom, movie over.
But that doesn't happen.
No, but I was just like, I was sitting there the whole time thinking, I'm like, at any point she could just say, hey guys, we're about to go into this big fight.
Right.
I got this because I'm Captain Marvel. Obviously, I already in this universe set up to be one of the most powerful superheroes in the
Right.
whole universe. I
Right.
mean, like I said, she stopped Thanos from snapping, which it took all of the superheroes together and they couldn't stop him.
Right.
And she goes, grabs his thumb and the finger's like, I got it, and then fucking gives him a head smack. And so she can't kill the new Ronin girl. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Does she struggle fighting her?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like it doesn't make any
Trash.
sense. But I was just like, at any point, and then here's the most annoying part. It's one of those either you're gonna like it or you're gonna hate it scenes, and I fucking hated it. They're the world where they take the water from.
Uh-huh.
You find out she's the princess there. She marries the prince to Brie Larson.
Oh, so
And
Captain Marvel.
Yeah, you find out that she married the prince to keep him on his throne, but you find out the whole world, their language is Sing.
Oh, that's cool.
It's not.
Well, I don't
It's
know.
not, Trae.
No, it reminds me of the.
It's not.
Okay.
It's like and like the aesthetic there is like a ripoff of like Tiga Waititi like type of like scenery.
Okay.
It's like a ripoff and
Alright.
it's bad. It's just bad.
Okay.
It's stupid. Okay, so after all that, I was like, okay. I mean, there's this whole thing with the Florkins, the kitten that can put the little
Yeah. Yep.
yeah.
She's like
So-
a safe.
So there's this weird fucking side plot where they start finding these little eggs throughout the
Okay.
ship.
Okay.
And they're like, "What the fuck is this?" And immediately you're like, "Oh, it's the fucking Florkin eggs."
Oh,
Like,
she's
it's
having
like-
babies.
Yeah, it's like it's so obvious,
Okay.
and they look so bad. They look so fake and
eggs or
bad.
the Florkins?
The eggs.
Okay.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
And so you're like, okay, whatever. And the whole reason they're there is because they find out, they need to evacuate the ship. All the lifeboats are off, so all the baby kittens that she had, which is like hundreds of them,
You're gonna suck them in.
eat them all, eat all the crew members and everything, and put them in one ship. I mean, it's funny,
Yeah.
but it was just like, what are we doing here? It's just like this weird. It was almost like a TV show where it's like this weird little subplot off to the side where Samuel L. Jackson's like, well, I guess you gotta eat. Kitty's gotta eat you. And like instead of like the whole station being like, okay, I get it. They're like running. It's like a horror scene, like where the little kittens are like eating them. I was like, they didn't like say, hey guys, just let the kittens eat you. Like it's gonna be okay. They're all like running and shit. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So
Well, I would think that same thing though because he ate people before and it was
They
not
did,
a good
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
so I don't know, and so it does nothing.
Do
The movie does nothing. Like there's no advancement in the
Oh, there is.
I know in the actual movie though.
Yes.
There is no advancement in the MCU like storyline.
Well, yeah, because they're saying
It's
that
literally
this is a standalone. You don't need. I mean, it doesn't.
It doesn't, but it's just it's okay. And I know we shouldn't expect every movie to have something to do with it, but
Yeah.
it's just like, but you're in that universe. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And for
Oh.
some reason, Kamala Khan is not allowed to have both bracelets. Like she wears them,
Yeah.
and then she doesn't.
Oh, okay.
And then you cut. She's got one on. You're like, where's the other fucking bracelet at? Captain Marvel has the other one on. You're like,
That's weird.
and then Mark. Oh, so right towards the end though, of the movie, Captain Rambo's got to close the multiverse crack.
We're getting to the only reason why I'd watch this movie.
I mean, I was like, oh, I could have just watched that and I'd have been happy. So she's like, hey, give me the bracelets or no, they shoot her with power, and so she can absorb it.
Right.
And so she goes to the other side of the portal, starts closing it, and they're like, hurry up, you're not going to be able to make it through. She's like, I've always known that.
I'm gonna sacrifice myself.
Yeah, and so she goes into another dimension, or dies, you don't know yet. And they're all sad, and for some reason, Kamala Khan's family moves into her house right afterwards. I'm just like,
okay.
fuck?
Okay.
I mean, she's known her for like 3 days. Like, what the fuck?
So Captain Marvel moves into Kamala
No,
Khan?
Kamala Khan moves into Captain Rambo's house.
Oh, okay.
The one from the movie, the white like
Yeah, you
just moves in, just starts unpacking boxes and shit. And I'm just like, I mean, she might not be dead. You just jacking her crib like that? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. So the movie ends,
Yeah. Here we go.
but it doesn't end.
Here you go. You ready?
Oh wait, sorry. the movie, instead of having 2 post credits, they just add on to the end. The first post credit is just basically they just add on to the end of the movie.
Okay.
So the first one is Kamala Khan is sitting in a room, and Hawkeye's apprentice comes in. The girl,
Okay.
what's her name?
Uh,
The superhero.
yeah. I don't know.
She wears purple.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she comes in, and she's like, she basically redoes the speech that Samuel L. Jackson does to Robert Downey Jr. in the first Iron Man.
Yeah, because
Like, you think you're the only ones with superpowers?
putting out they're gonna make the Young Avengers.
Yeah, and everyone's like, she wasn't there for that, and that was between Tony.
Yeah.
And she doesn't know Tony, nor does she, and she really doesn't know Samuel L. Jackson like that. So how does she know that speech? Unless it's just a coincidence. She says the same fucking thing.
Hawkeye told her.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Hawkeye did. So basically, she says, "I know another kid superhero that fights with Ant-Man. Ant-Man has a daughter or some shit like that."
Yeah.
And you're just like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah,
So you're like-
they've been building that for a while though.
yeah." So you got 3 confirmed starters, and I'm sure there'll be other ones. You know, the other kids that have been popping up will. Hulk has a kid in the She-Hulk series, like
Yes.
half kid, anyways.
Can I do it now?
Okay. So
Did it?
she wakes. You cut to
Monica Rambeau.
Monica Rambeau. And this big spoiler is here, guys. She wakes up in a hospital,
Yes.
and she's all blurred, and she looks over and she sees her mom, which has kind of been a thing throughout the movie. And she's like, "Mom, oh my God, I missed you." She's just giving her like the side eye. She's like, "The fuck are you talking about right now?"
Yeah, I'm not sure.
She's like, and then she looks over and fucking Beast comes in, played by what's his name? The original Beast guy.
yes.
He Lindsey Graham.
Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer, that's it. Fucking she's a Lindsey Graham. Kelsey Grammer comes in and he does a little spiel.
Is he blue?
He's 100% blue.
Oh.
It's not practical. It's
What?
CG. It's 100% CG.
Oh.
Yeah, but apparently he's gotten a little bit older, and they're like, don't really. So it's still his voice, but it's not.
He's wearing the lab coat.
Yeah, no, he 100%. And so, her mom takes off her little blanket she's sitting there with, and she's the Captain Marvel of that universe. But she goes by Enigma,
Yeah,
which is the comic book name.
She's a mutant.
Yeah, and so they're like, blah blah blah, and so it sets up that.
She's in the X-Men world.
Yeah,
She's
so
an X-Men
everyone
girl.
thinks that what's going to happen is this is going to lead into the Deadpool. Deadpool kills
Yes,
Marvel.
it will.
Or Deadpool kind of sets all this other. These X-Men aren't in 616. So that's the thing. They are in the other universe.
Yes.
And so they're saying that Deadpool is going to introduce mutants into the 616 universe, and that's how we're going to start getting mutants. So that's interesting.
I will watch this shit movie just for the last 10 seconds. So
Yeah.
I'll be like, yes.
So overall, what I think, I thought it was okay. I sat there. I was literally funny story. Literally the only person in the theater.
Oh shit!
You heard it bombed.
That's not good.
You heard it bomb first
Yes.
weekend for a Marvel movie, Trae.
Yes.
This is crazy numbers.
It made
first
$100
weekend.
million.
It
some shit.
did not.
No.
It made 48.
Well, no, but
Now after the second weekend,
no, nationwide, its opening weekend did $100 million.
you meant
Worldwide.
worldwide.
Yes.
But in the U.S.,
Mhm.
it did $48 million.
Yeah.
It did. That's terrible for
it's awful.
a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It needs to break $100 million here.
It needs to break way more than that. I
On
mean,
an opening weekend.
no, I mean over its run, it's got
Yeah.
to make $300 million for it to break even.
Yeah, it's not gonna make any money.
No, it's not going to. And I thought it was okay. It was okay. It wasn't good, but it wasn't like this is completely unwatchable. I just thought there were some plot holes that, as like a logical person, you're just like, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
All right. Question:
Yeah.
Better or worse than Doctor Strange?
Oh.
Multiverse of Madness, not the first one.
I would say I probably enjoyed Doctor Strange a little bit more.
Okay, that's reasonable.
But I wouldn't say it was like I mean they're first and second of shit. So I would say it's. I wouldn't go as far as say kicking the shin.
Yeah.
I glanced across the room though, for sure.
Okay, that's not great.
Not great for a Marvel movie for the amount of money they put into it.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, okay. Better than Thor,
which one?
the newest one.
I like that one. So
Oh, you like the new Thor?
I thought it was decent. I thought it was
Oh.
better than a lot of people hated it. I mean, you got to kick those fucking goats out. You got to give Christian Bale more screen time, and you kind of cut that whole Zeus scenes out, and you're good to go. That movie's decent.
Okay.
I thought that's my thing on the Thor movie. I thought you take the goats out,
Yeah.
you give Christian Bale a more prominent role in that movie,
Yeah.
and you the whole Zeus scene. I know you need it to set up the War with Gods or whatever shit with that.
Well, you need Hercules. That's
Hercules,
what they're setting up.
but you didn't need. You
Yeah.
didn't need that whole fucking. I know you needed the Thunderbolt for the fucking fight. Whatever, stupid.
Yeah.
Could have gotten a different way. Could have stole it. Whatever. But all the rest of that shit was stupid.
Yeah.
I love the whole kid thing. The end of the world, end of the universe, whatever scenes that were sweet.
Mhm.
I thought the some of it was good, some of it was bad. I thought anything with Christian Bale in it was great. I thought. But
Okay.
okay. Anyways, we're not doing another Thor review, but I would say just wait until it comes on Disney Plus in like 2 months and watch Marvels. I wouldn't waste your time.
or a month.
Yeah, they're
It
gonna.
depends on
try to
how
put
this
it-
will. If it
they're
doesn't,
gonna-
if next weekend is not
They're
good,
just gonna throw it on.
they will
Disney.
throw it on
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
They're gonna
real
say, "Hey,
quick.
yeah." So, unfortunately, wasn't great. So
All right. I guess. All right. Then I guess it's time for a flashback.
it's a flashback.
You're gonna guess mine in like 2 seconds.
Dun-dun.
2 seconds, Brandon.
Oh, who is texting me? Oh, yeah. Oh, a
This is
discount.
great for the podcast.
Oh, a discount.
Oh.
Discount. Double check.
So I was
All right,
thinking.
here we go.
Okay. No, go ahead.
Were you thinking what?
I was thinking. Probably the second week of December when we put our episode out, Christmas episode.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
That sounds fair.
All right. What the? It's just running water.
You're gonna get it in like 5 seconds.
All right, Dory. Let's go over this one more time.
Dora the Explorer?
I know your memory's not
Just
the
kidding.
best.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
No.
Well, mine's gonna be about the same. So let's. So give
So
us.
while you're looking this up, so obviously we went to Disney, and so there was we got to do the Turtle Crush talk,
Oh.
and it was sweet. You guys didn't do that when you guys were there?
Like the drawing thing,
No. So you go in there. They have an animation area,
right?
and they have the sorcerers area where it's like you go in there and it's like they have like sciencey stuff. They have a drawing center where you sit down and
Right. That's what I was talking about.
And then right next to it they have Crush Talk, Turtle Talk with Crush. And they have the like a big screen with the Crush, the dad turtle from Nemo that comes out.
Okay.
I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. They animate it so fast. They must have it. They must have it semi-scripted
Right.
because like they can't though because like he reacts to like what people said in the crowd. I don't know how they do it because the animated Crush is reacting to things that the crowd's saying,
Okay.
and like he's swimming, like he like it was so weird, and I was like my brain just couldn't comprehend how they animate
That's
and
that
change
Disney
it. That
magic, baby.
I don't get it. I mean, it's above me. But it was cool because the kids got to talk to the turtle directly. He was funny.
Rib shell, bro.
Rip shell, bruh. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Quite enjoyed it. That was fun. So I watched that because I was like, I forgot how much I like this movie, and so I
Yeah.
rewatched it. It holds up.
Yeah.
It fucking holds up.
Yeah.
And Disney has like a remastered version where it's like nice and smooth and shit,
Yeah.
and it holds up. It's a
Yeah.
great movie. It's got some tears at your heartstrings.
Of course.
It's got a lot of funny.
I mean, you have a daughter, so it's
Yeah.
one of those where
Yeah.
it's a dad trying to control his kid, but you
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
You got to let him go.
Yep, you gotta teach them how to punch people. No, it's a fantastic movie. It's on Disney Plus. Finding Nemo.
Pixar. Is it Pixar?
Yeah, Pixar.
Pixar.
Ellen DeGeneres is Dory. I forget the guy's name from Sleeping in Seattle. Guy's name, I forget his name. Billy.
Billy Crystal?
Yeah, that plays. Yeah, that's Marland. And so yeah, it's a fun movie. It's good. Watch it. Fucking watch it. It's great. It's
When did
great
it
for the
come out?
kids. God, I want to say 2004,
Okay, so it's,
2005.
it's old.
Yeah.
Oldish. All right, but mine is older.
All right, here we go.
How many seconds?
Get past.
How many seconds?
I don't know.
Come on, give me a guess. How many
Uh,
seconds you gonna get?
I'll get with an 8.
8. I probably.
Sure are. It's a vacation with me.
The Goofy movie.
Yeah.
I needed 2.
With you.
I fucking love this movie.
So
Yes.
the wife, she's like, "Oh, what should we watch?" And so without asking me, she just flips it on. And I go, "Yes."
Yes.
It's my second favorite Disney movie.
My favorite is Hercules.
Mine too.
It's just because we're good.
But it's so funny to see where they've gone. Like this is what would happen with their Disney characters if they were real people.
Yeah.
And so they don't do that a lot with their characters. You know, it was like the only one that I saw where it was like, okay, well, what would Goofy be like as a real person? Yeah, he would be the guy working at fucking Kmart at the picture part, and you know he would base it. He
You
would.
got to remember these guys are cows too.
Well, they're dogs.
They're cows.
Are they
They're
cows?
cows.
Well, okay.
Pluto
Yes.
is a dog.
Yes.
Goofy is a cow.
Okay. Well,
They're cows.
so it was funny to me though, because I was doing some looking at the characters designs for these, and so some guys wear gloves
And some do
and
not.
some do not.
Yeah.
They don't explain why they do, but in the Extremely Goofy movie, one of the characters pulls his gloves off and go, "Why do we wear these? What is this about?" But they never talk about it. The soundtrack is great.
Oh, is it Trae?
Play it.
Oh, fuck yeah. Here we go.
Here we go. We're gonna get.
People settle for the living all their lives waiting
Yeah.
in the wait. It ain't no question of it.
Better turn this shit off. We're gonna get sued.
Best sound. Probably one top. Man, this soundtrack is
goes.
insane.
It goes.
And I love the guy who oh God, now I'm gonna have a fucking brain fart. That sings this soundtrack. It's
Yeah.
the same guy. He's an actual R&B artist.
Yeah.
And he has one big other song.
Yeah.
And
Well, I'll explain to you why he's looking this up real quick. So the part of the movie is Max has a he loves this this group called Powerline, and so he there's this girl that he likes in high school, and her name is Maxine.
mm-hmm.
No, Roxanne.
Right.
Roxanne. And so he's going to go see this concert. He's going to watch it on TV with her, and but he ends up getting in trouble by performing this concert at their school, and so to make him not be a delinquent, Goofy decides to take him on a road trip to this fishing place where her Goofy's dad used to take him. Well, Max decides to change the destination and takes him to a Powerline concert because he tells Roxanne that him and his dad are going to this Powerline concert. So craziness ensues. I mean, we meet Bigfoot. We
Alphabet Soup.
Alphabet Soup.
They go to like a shitty Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, a
And
possum
They've
place.
got possum.
And you know, you got. It's just amazing. You have Pauly Shore playing one of his best friends. It's the Leaning Tower of Cheese, and he smashes it in his mouth. Ugh,
I love
so
that.
good. What is this?
This is Tevin Campbell, who did all the movies.
Powerline.
Here we go.
Jesus. Oh, I've heard this song. How many seconds are we allowed?
Who cares?
That's enough. We're gonna get us shut the
Yeah.
fuck down.
Sorry. Yeah. So that's his big hit.
Yeah.
I don't know if this came out before or after. I want to say probably right around the same time.
Right.
But yeah, he fucking kills that soundtrack.
Yes.
That one and Hercules are just like it's like, and then you hear some of this new shit.
Yeah.
You're just like,
not-
fuck.
not
It's
as
just
good.
it's all the music sounds the same now.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the Hercules soundtrack and this soundtrack, completely different.
Right.
Like different vibes,
Yeah.
different vocals. I mean,
Yeah.
it's crazy different. Every movie in that 90s, the golden age,
Yeah.
fucking just banger after banger after
Yes.
banger. And you're just like, and now it's just like, we're going to sing the same song
Yeah.
that we've always sang. Like, I think the last big song was like Let It Go from Frozen, which had
Yeah.
its own unique kind of soundtrack. And then
Right.
after that, it's just like, can you name another fucking Disney
That's-
Pixar song?
And that's kind of why Frozen was so big, was because
It had a dope fucking song.
yeah, the soundtracks are good.
Like, I mean, Goofy, that's why that movie's so popular. That fucking
So good.
soundtrack murdered.
It's so good.
I mean, there's like literally like now you watch a Disney movie, it might have one, maybe two songs
yeah.
throughout the whole movie. I
Yeah.
want to say Goofy had like 5.
Oh yeah.
Easy.
I mean, there's every couple like 5 or 7 minutes.
It was like, oh, and here's another banger.
Here's another song.
Obviously, it wouldn't be like a 3-minute fucking song, but it'd be like 45 seconds, a minute worth of singing or whatever. I mean, yeah, I fucking loved it.
Now is it the
Disney.
same song a couple times? Maybe.
Maybe. Sometimes, every now and then.
But so it's all hand drawn because it's 90s. Fantastic.
It's
I
great.
mean,
movie.
just watch it.
Number 2 is not as great.
Not as good. I
It's-
mean,
it's
it-
still
it's
good.
Still good.
It's still good. The X game thing was is dope.
Yes.
The whole X game,
It's
and
like-
then fucking what's not Max, but what's his friend? Max's friend.
Yeah, the one that the polisher.
PJ.
PJ. Yes.
He becomes like a slam poet,
Yep.
and like he gets this like
Oh, hot
hot chick because
Yeah.
he's like, you come into my house and you close my door, but you open my window, and they're like,
Yeah.
and she's like, ooh, give me some of that fat dick.
No, she'll say
They say that they're in college.
No, they ain't saying that.
He's putting that thing down. He was over there like pull up my titty,
Okay.
I'm about to put it in your.
We were
pitties.
all nice with Disney.
Put it in your
now we're-
pitties.
Yeah,
Put it in
here
your
we
titty.
go.
All right, it's time to get out of this bitch. All right, Trae,
All right, so yeah, back to back, baby, we did it.
We did it.
We did it.
we did it. We're trying to figure out how to do like a little video situation.
Yes.
Well, I don't know how quick or soon that'll be, but we're looking at getting on the tubes.
But before we do a video, I mean, we can always put it on YouTube. So this is for the people that only listen to YouTube. So follow us on Facebook on How to Entertain with Brandon and Trae. Follow us Twitter, same thing.
Yeah, all the things.
all
Our
the
YouTube is going to
social
be the
media.
same. It's going to be Hard to Entertain on YouTube. Once we already got the name, so don't be
Yep.
trying to go snatch that shit, bitch.
So thanks everybody for listening,
I
and we will see you in 2
appreciate y'all.
weeks. Peace. Are you not entertained?
Welcome to Hard to Entertain with Brandon and Trae. Take it away, boy.